This is the Look Great Naked Cooking Show, and I'm your host, Nathan Chase Plummer. I will share with you my own healthy gourmet recipes straight from the Look Great Naked Cookbook series. These recipes require minimal prep time and are sure to impress your friends. We will also provide you with the macronutrients to keep you informed on what's going into your body. Along with the freshest ingredients, we will help you pick the healthiest options. Join us each week as we provide you with the tools to look great naked.
All right, guys, we're back. And we're gonna now make the frosting that's gonna go on top of these amazing gingerbread bars. And I actually tried one while we were off camera. They're so good. Or two, but who's counting?
Well, it's around the holidays, you get to treat yourself a little bit, right?
Yeah, it's true.
You got to.
I usually stop dieting the week of Thanksgiving up until New Year's.
There we go. And then New Year's, you can just kick it off with some healthy recipes and be just fine.
Go to the gym with all the resolutionists that come out in droves for all of January and February.
Yes. Okay, so for this one, we're just gonna need 4 ingredients. We're gonna need cream cheese, butter, powdered sugar, and vanilla. And that's it.
You were telling me that it's best to have room temperature butter and room temperature cream cheese for mixing for the frosting.
Definitely, and the reason for that is you want it to be nice and smooth. You don't want any, especially with your cream cheese, actually for your butter too, you don't want like chunks of butter. So like when somebody's eating it, you don't want somebody just to have like a chunk of butter in there. You want it to be nice and combined together. So we're gonna stick
Mom,
this in.
don't pull it straight out of the fridge. Pete says room temperature.
And you don't have to do this at home. I love just putting it on like a little piece of parchment paper because I can stick it in there and then I don't have to scrape my bowl out.
And if you guys could tell, he cubed the butter a little bit to make it mix quicker.
Yes. Okay, so we're just gonna mix this together so it all comes together there. And you don't want to add your powdered sugar in here until it's perfectly smooth. So like I'm gonna let it mix for a sec, but then I'm actually gonna turn it off, lower it down, and just scrape down those sides just to make sure that we're getting any of those like chunks of butter and chunks of cream cheese. Because like I said, you want this to be a nice smooth mixture. So you've got your mixture here. You're gonna put your powdered sugar in. So this is 2 cups of powdered sugar. We're gonna stick
And I heard a new name for that. Is it confectioner
sugar? Yep.
Someone told me that, and I'm like, I don't know what that is.
There's a lot of recipes that say things like that, and you're like, what is that?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, confectioner sugar, caster sugar, that's just normal granulated sugar. And there's a few other names as well that you sometimes see in recipes, especially if you look at like baking recipes from like England or like other countries, they'll list things out a little bit differently. And then you're gonna have to look up and be like, what is this? So you'll notice like right now it's obviously not smooth, right? It looks very chunky, doesn't look very, very smooth, but you just keep going, be patient with it, and it's gonna slowly come into deliciousness here, okay? So you can see slowly kind of coming into a frosting there. At first, you may think that you added too much powdered sugar, and you're like, oh no,
Oh, see, I would
you messed it up. But you just keep going, be patient. Okay, so you're gonna do that, and then we're gonna take just a little bit of vanilla in here. You can add more than 1 teaspoon in here. It kind of depends on what your taste is. If you also want to do like almond or orange or something else that you think will go with whatever recipe you're doing.
That's a cool idea.
This is a very versatile recipe too, so you can flavor this differently. I like just a normal vanilla cream cheese frosting with these bars in specific. But let's say you're doing like a lemon bar or something, you could do like a lemon extract kind of infused cream cheese frosting, which would be really tasty.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so good.
Okay, and then you're just gonna kind of turn that on high there, get it all mixed together, and I think we're good to go.
Would you always recommend using a mixer? I was telling you off camera, I sometimes try to do it by hand, but it never looks that amazing.
Yes, I would. I would recommend using a mixer just because you're gonna get just a nice, perfectly smooth frosting, right? You can see you've got a nice little peak there going on.
It's kind of like my hair a little bit.
Yeah, oh my goodness, look at that. That's amazing. and so with it being able to hold shape like that, when we pipe it, you can pipe it in different shapes and it will kind of hold its shape a little bit better that way.
Okay, very cool.
So I guess, should we get on with frosting these?
Yeah, let's whoop them up.
Okay, sounds good.
Alrighty guys, we're back. We've pulled these babies out of the oven and Pete has cut the gingerbread cookie bars just perfectly, and so they're all ready to be decorated. And he's piped in, or put the icing into piping bags. And we've got two cool tips on the end.
Yeah, we're really excited.
Flat one,
yeah.
and then
So this one's flat on one side, but then it also has some little ridges on the other side. So it'll give us a nice design on the top. And then the other one is just like a simple star tip. And like for people at home making these, like any grocery store has decorating tips like in their cake decorating section. Sometimes they're metal, most of the time they're plastic in grocery stores, but the plastic ones work just fine and they're super cheap, so.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so this is a pretty fun part. I mean, you can decorate these however you want. I'm gonna just show you a little bit of a demo and then I'm gonna let you decorate this one all by yourself.
That's brave.
So you can do a couple different things here. So with this, you'll notice as I pipe this on, get that nice kind of like ridge on the top there.
Oh, nice.
So this one, you can go across that way. You can do kind of like a crisscross pattern if you want to. Another option you could do is you could do like a diagonal pattern on there. I like the diagonal pattern, so maybe you can try that one if you want. And then after you put your frosting on, get your sprinkles and you stick them on. Oh my gosh. So,
and it's Christmas.
And it's Christmas, of course. So I'll let you do that one, and then I'm gonna do like a little Christmas tree on here, and then we'll
Okay, I have the Katharine Hepburn shakes, so this is gonna be, can I say that?
Oh man. Here, I'll let you go first. See, you're a pro. You got this.
Well, kinda, there's a little shaky.
Yeah.
Probably withdrawals of something.
And also too, like if you want, you can take your finger and just kind of like on the edge and kind of give you like a little bit of a polished look. You like that?
You go.
So then you can kind of make it look like it's just a nice polished edge there.
Oh yeah, like I kind of knew what I was doing.
Yeah, see? Yeah, you can do. You got this. A lot of different options you can do here. You could actually just use a knife and just spread the frosting on top too. You wouldn't necessarily have to use a tip. So if you're at home making these and you forgot to go to the grocery store and you don't have any tips, just get a knife and just spread it on top, put your sprinkles on, and you're good to go.
So see, Pete's giving you ghetto people an option as well, if you don't want to make it all cutesy.
Okay, so for mine, I'm gonna go ahead and do like a kind of Christmas tree looking thing here. So we're gonna start at the top, and then we're gonna kind of just go back and forth and get bigger as we go down. There we go.
Oh, that looks awesome.
And then you can put your sprinkles on, and you can have a little Christmas tree.
Okay, that's way cool. I love that.
So many options.
Oh wait, I need a little sprinkle.
Oh yes, you can't forget that.
Although I do like that look, but it's not very Christmassy. Oh my gosh, these look so good. Do you guys see these babies? There went the sprinkles. Okay, Pete, I already know they're good because I've been eating them the whole time we've been here. Thanks for having us here.
Hey,
these
you're
look
so
amazing.
welcome.
And you guys come down to the Cake Creation Studio and you can decorate your own cake. Pete took out the hard work. He's made the cake and covered it with fondant, or as Cake Boss calls it, fondant. And then there's more fondant and you can decorate it here in the studio. The studio's awesome, as you're seeing it behind us. And thanks, Pete. This has been fun.
Hey, you are so welcome. We really appreciate it too. So enjoy these at home, make them for your family, and impress everybody.
Well, I'm gonna enjoy them right now, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
people,
like, you need to eat it with the frosting too, right?
This will be one of the few things that doesn't burn my mouth on this show.
I should probably have some too, huh?
Oh yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that amazing?
I'm not putting this one back down. You guys, thanks again for joining us today. It's been fun to be here in Pete's studio. We're gonna do another episode of Pete, so stay tuned. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
See ya.